The LG V20 user here, and today I'm doing a video about Verizon. So I'm on PhoneInternet.com here, and today I'm talking about Verizon will be locking new phones for 60 days. So the FCC will give Verizon approval to lock new phones for 60 days. So when you guys buy a new Verizon phone, it will be locked for 60 days. So you can bear in mind this will be starting soon. So you can bear in mind, alright. So let's go check this out. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because people are saying that I have bad audio or whatever. If you guys don't know what that background noise is, it's my fan. So that's what the background noise is. It's my fan. So yeah. So it says here, back in February, Verizon asked the FCC to allow it to sunlight for 60 days all new phones that it sells. At the time, the nation's largest carrier said that it requested this to protect its customers from fraud and identity theft. Because the company is the only one of the four major wireless operators in the states to unlock handsets as soon as they're sold. Verizon says it was concerned that criminals were focusing on taking advantage of its subscribers. So that's what Verizon's reasoning is to want them to lock new phones for 60 days is to help protect its customers from fraud and identity theft, which I do like the reason they give here. Alright, then Verizon made the request to the FCC because criminals were stealing customers' identities and ordering phones that they had no intentions to pay for. Once the bad guys received these handsets, they could use SIM cards to connect to a compatible wireless provider. And today, the FCC announced that it's giving Verizon the approval to lock down its phones for a period of 60 days so it can conduct a fraud safety check on each handset it sells. That's also another great reason. After 60 days, a phone will unlock automatically. Verizon Executive Vice President said today in a statement that the new policy will go into effect soon. We don't know when, but it will be happening very soon. So when you guys buy a new Verizon smartphone, it will be locked for 60 days. After 60 days, Verizon will automatically unlock the phone for you. You don't do nothing. After 60 days up, your phone will become unlocked automatically. You don't have to do nothing. You don't have to call Verizon or anything. They'll do it for you. So you don't have to do anything, alright? Dunn says that the new policy will have little impact on legitimate Verizon subscribers. So here's a statement from Verizon's Executive Vice President, and he says, quote, Verizon plans to implement a short 60-day fraud safety check period, which will go into effect very soon. After the 60-day period, the phones will unlock automatically. That means fraudsters who order and steal phones clearly with no intention of ever paying for them will have a much harder time. Even with these safeguards in place, Verizon will still have the most consumer-friendly unlocking policy in the industry, and we will see very little impact on a legitimate customers' ability to use their devices, end quote. So it says here that Verizon has the most consumer-friendly unlocking policy in the industry, and that is very true because Verizon, now when this policy goes in place, will be 60 days before that your phone's unlocked. So that's still not bad. That's 2 months. That's still not bad. I think Sprint is 1 year, AT&T is 1 year, T-Mobile is probably 1 year, Cricket is like 90 days, Metro PCS is 6 months, Boost is 1 year, Red Mobile is 1 year, Straight Talk's 1 year, Total Loss is 1 year, Verizon Prepaid's 1 year. So Verizon Postpaid has the best consumer-friendly unlocking policy. So it's 2 months If you have to wait 2 months to get your phone model, that's not bad. 60 days, it's not bad, alright. That's better than, hey, that's better than 1 year. But Verizon is doing that for a good reason, so you do have to give Verizon credit, and they're trying to protect its customers. So I do approve of that. It says, repeating the comment that it made back in February at the time it made the original request to the FCC, Verizon says it still has the most consumer-friendly unlocking policy in the industry. And that's very true. I just list off several carriers with their unlocking policies. So Verizon has the best one. So at 60 days, it's not bad. It's 2 months. It is what it is. It says Verizon was forced to unlock its phones immediately after their sale because of an FCC auction it won back in 2008. The carrier picked up a 700 MHz spectrum in the C block for $4.74 billion. Under the FCC rules covering the auction, the winners of the C block spectrum could not deny, limit, or restrict the ability of the customers to use the devices and applications of their choice on the licensee's C block network. Even though Verizon submitted court documents trying to prevent the FCC from forcing it to follow the open platform rules, Google was able to get the carrier to agree to abide by them. Alright, so, I do approve of Verizon's reasoning behind this move. I do approve this move because it helps protect the customers, because that's the number one priority at Verizon, is to protect customers and satisfy customers. Customers come first at Verizon. I'm sure that every carrier has the same motto or whatever. So Verizon's going to lock in new phone for 60 days. So you keep it in mind. So when you guys buy a new phone, it will be locked for 60 days. And after 60 days, it will automatically be unlocked for you to use anywhere else. Verizon will do that for you. You don't have to call them and ask them to unlock your phone. They will do it automatically. So you do not have to do nothing. They will do it by itself after 60 days. So that's a win. And I do approve Verizon's reasoning behind this to protect its customers from fraud and identity theft. That is very serious issues there. Very serious, and Verizon wants to protect its customers the best way that it can. So I do approve of that. Reason I do approve of it, it's not bullshit. If you guys buy a Verizon phone right now, it comes unlocked automatically, comes unlocked, but pretty soon that's not gonna happen when you guys buy a Verizon phone. It's gonna be locked for 60 days. So it is what it is. Do keep that in mind, but hey. It's for good reason. It's to protect the customers, and so I do approve of that. So 60 days is not bad. It's 2 months before you find something to get unlocked. It's better than 1 year in some cases, on some carriers. Because, like I said, Sprint, I think AT&T, T-Mobile, I think you had to wait 1 year. And then that Boost, Virgin, Straight Talk, Total Wireless has to wait 1 year. Cricket is 90 days, I think. I think Cricket's 90 days, I think 90 days of Cricket. Then Metro PCS is 180 days. So Verizon does have the best unlocking policy at 60 days, which isn't too bad. So good job Verizon for that. And some people will like this, some people will not like this at all. But you do have to give Verizon credit for what they're trying to do here. They're trying to protect its customers, and I do approve of that a lot. It's a win, and they're hopeful that this will deter criminals from buying phones and all that shit, and doing all that, stealing people's identities and all that shit. That's not fun, So so this is a good move on Verizon, in my opinion. I think this is a great move. I approve this move, and I don't think it's bullshit. I don't think it's bullshit at all. I approve this move. Like I said, some people will like it, some people will not like it, but hey, Verizon is trying to protect its customers, so you do have to give them credit for that. So yeah. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. You guys are listening a lot. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching my video. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.